the beginning. No edits.
Yeah, hey, no edits. Carpool Chronicles.
Yes, sir.
Trizzy, you trying to be in it? Oh, we got Trizzy in the back. Myself, Kofi. So we're gonna talk about soccer on our way to the game or on our way to practice. So this is kind of what we do.
Yeah.
We were trying to do it like high class, high production, like sit in front of like a couch and stuff, have a good setting, but that's not how we are. We're gonna keep it authentic. We're gonna keep it free flowing.
Hashtag no edits.
Hashtag no edits. Hashtag Carpool Chronicles. Hashtag giving you real games. Shout out 90 Plus. That's his brand. Make sure you check it out.
For sure.
Yeah. So what you want to talk about today, Cole?
We can talk about. I think pregame rituals. I think there was like some article talking about. I think a little bit of.
You don't even like follow soccer like that. You talking about which article? What article are you talking about?
There was some back and forth between I think Tony Cruz and Mason Mount, right?
Okay. All right. Perfect. So we'll talk about pregame rituals, what you do before a game, how you prepare for a game,
All right.
and then we'll talk about because Tony Cruz said that he doesn't like lose sleep about games. It doesn't matter how big the game is or how big the moment is.
Yeah.
He doesn't get nervous.
See, I'm in date.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. So, what's your pregame ritual before a game?
Nowadays.
Or how do you prepare for a game?
Nowadays, before matches, I usually do usually like early afternoon, a bit of an activation session. So like today, I got in the gym, just did like a 20-minute pretty easy bike ride, just to break a little bit of sweat, get the body warm. Got nice little stretching, just did some body weight like squats, lunges, some glute bridges, stuff like that to activate the core. And get ready to go on some nice deep stretches, man. So that's usually what I do. Come back, shower, and get a nice little meal in.
So is how you prepare at home different from away? Like will you do like an activation like that?
No, I'll do activation like that on the road as well. So it's pretty similar. Just the difference is it's just a little more comfortable because you're in your home. You know, you're hanging out. You're not in a hotel bed. Sometimes you don't have the right gym set up or whatever, and you might have more meetings. Yeah, I feel like away we have more meetings, right?
Yeah, facts. So what do you think about how you feel about walk and stretch? Like, so for context, if you're like usually on an away trip, they'll have like a walk and stretch. So it's like an activation, basically just to get your legs like loose and just get up because a lot of people just stay in their hotels all day.
Yeah.
So what's your views on that?
I mean, like I like just getting out of the hotel. In terms of like walking and stretching, what it does for like my body, I never really felt like it really activated it. I like need to do a little more than that. But I get just getting out of the hotel. Like that's nice. But yeah, I'm not I guess I would say I'm not the biggest of fans of like a walk and stretch. Like if we're trying to activate the body, I'd rather just do something like to actually get it activated. But I do like getting out of the hotel.
So what they do in Europe, because I know like when I was in Germany with Freiburg, they played, and I wasn't with Freiburg, I was there training. So before it was like, we play for Freiburg. Like, no.
When I was in Germany with Bayern Munich.
No, but for real, so Bayern Munich, they were playing Freiburg, and they had a full-on training session the day of the game, the morning of.
Yeah.
So they like got out, did activation, like little jogging, warm up, 5v2, and then they did small-sided. And when I said the small-sided was like intense, I'm like, yo, these guys are gonna be tired tonight.
Nah, man, those boys are machines, man.
Later that night, Bayern versus Freiburg, 1-0. I don't even think Freiburg touched the ball, just clinic. And I was just like, yo, it's different level out here in Germany.
Man, because like, I don't know, man. Sometimes like I feel like that real activation really getting the sweat. And I know it's kind of like you're in between this like you don't want to do too much and waste too much energy because you got the game. But man, sometimes when you feel it, when you fit, when all that good stuff is just kind of going, it doesn't even matter, man. Like just the more soccer, the better for you.
Because in reality, you don't even like say day before a game, you're not really doing much.
Yeah.
After you play, say like Wednesday, Saturday, like practices start to get not as strenuous.
Yeah.
So that activation is not. It's not like killing your body, right?
No, I don't. For me, I don't think so. I think it's fine. I mean, I think I've been on. I've been in situations where I've had sessions like in the morning that have been more of like sessions where we're kind of doing ball work and like stuff like that. And it's pretty light. It'll be pretty quick, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I'm cool with that. I mean, I think half of the battle is like kind of what's the mentality of the team and the players. Yeah. Some guys are like, let's do it. This is what we do. And when it becomes like the culture of the team, then it's fine. You know, I don't even think guys think twice about it. But some guys are like kind of superstitious. Like don't want to touch anything until game time. You know what I mean? Like,
so like in terms of like, are you talking about activation? Is there like, because I know you like to have a big breakfast, or some people like will listen to certain type of music, like you said.
Yeah.
Like for me, my pregame ritual, I don't really do much. I'm in my room, I'm chilling, sleeping all day or working.
Yeah.
And then game time, just flip the switch.
Yeah.
I will tell you though, like I call my parents before every game.
That's true. You call your parents every day anyway.
Low-key facts. Call my parents before every game. My mom will do like her prayer, blessings, all that. And then my dad, not anymore, because it's like whatever. He doesn't know.
He's old, man.
Yeah. Old. But he would be like,
doing it for 11 years already.
You need to do this, this, and this. You need to watch out for that.
Oh, your dad be scouting?
Like, yeah. Now it's just like, yo, play well. You do your thing and have fun.
Your dad's a scout, huh?
He's like, right now at this moment, he's probably like, when you gonna retire? You've been playing too long. And then besides that, I eat. I usually have a big breakfast: eggs, avocado, some sort of like turkey sausage, turkey bacon.
You always have like a big breakfast.
And then like oatmeal, and then lunch, maybe like sweet potatoes, chicken, and vegetables, or some type of pasta, or even like jollof rice with chicken.
Oh wow!
Broccoli.
Some jollof?
Yeah,
you bold, man.
That's good. The thing about me, I got a high metabolism, so I can.
That's true. This boy can eat.
Drink the waters, and then now recently, because I'm part of the veteran crew, I got my tea. Keep me calm.
See, I told you he's old.
Got my tea.
Got his tea.
So this is my secret recipe: hot water, lemon,
you need caffeine,
honey.
Stay up before the games.
And I can't tell you the secret ingredient, but that should do you guys justice for now. So what about that? What's your routine?
I have a big breakfast as well. Usually it's like oatmeal with like yogurt, berries. It's almost like an acai bowl, man. Yogurt, berries.
An acai bowl?
What's it called?
It's an acai bowl.
Oh, you gotta edit that.
It's an acai bowl.
See, look
I used to think it was an acai bowl.
Oh yeah, I was like, I say it's different.
Nah.
Oh, this guy needs to go.
You good, man? The thing about Carpool Chronicles is usually I'm driving because this went.
Ooh. Time out. Fun fact: I've never gotten an accident in my life,
Don't jinx it.
and I've never had a ticket in my life.
Knock on wood.
There's no wood here. Right? Knock on wood when I'm driving. You see? But no, I think for me, yeah, huge breakfast, and then after that, it's pretty low key. Like, I'll usually go and do some film on maybe like 30 minutes of film on the opponent, and within that 30 minutes, it'll be like maybe 10 minutes on 10-15 minutes of kind of what they're doing. But I try to keep the majority of what I want to do and how I want to attack the team.
I watch so much soccer that I don't really need
You
to
do watch a lot of soccer, man. You do watch a lot
like
of
Coach
soccer.
be saying stuff, I watch them.
You watch a lot. But yeah, then after that, it's like pretty low key. I'll read a little bit, just kind of cruise, whatever little bits and pieces I need to do for the day. And then, like I said, him activation. I usually have like a small, like little, like around, depending on what time I get up, maybe it's like around noon. I have like almost like a soup and salad kind of meal. So nothing too heavy. And then I'll wait until. What's it called? Was it half and half? What's it called over there? The Panera Bread. They have that little deal.
Like the half and half?
Is it called half and half?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I've only been there like 5 course.
Oh, bro, yeah, Panera Bread. That's the move, bro. There's that Panera Bread.
Hey, Panera Bread. If you listening, yo, Kofi needs a deal. Back in action.
So yeah, I'll do that, and then, like I said, do my activation, come back. Like I said, it's pretty low key. Talk to whoever calls, or if there's people I need to chat for the day, I'll talk to them. I might watch something funnier if I'm watching a TV series. I'll watch that. Like right now, I'm watching Startup. No comment on it right now. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm going to season 3, and I got some people that I'm not really happy with. I mean, she's making this extremely difficult. And then after that, yeah, I hit my activation, like I said. Watch something. I have my pregame meal. It just depends. Some people like are really specific, like it has to be 4 hours before, 3 hours before.
Oh yeah, how you feel about that?
When I'm hungry, man. I don't really trip on that too much. Cause before when I was younger, I used to think, okay, this is what they said 3 hours before, 4 hours before, whatever. And I would do it, and then before the game, I'd be starving. I'd be like, anybody got some food?
So before games, do you do any like the salt tablets or like the amino?
I'm cool with salt tablets. I mean, that makes sense. That's fine. It just depends. Like
The electrolytes.
yeah, like electrolyte tablets. That's fine. Especially
Have you ever
like
cramped in the game?
I have never cramped in the game.
Wow.
Like a full like a leg cramp and stuff like that.
Yeah, like you jump up for a header and like you
Nah.
your calf's about to cramp.
No, that's never happened to me, man.
Really?
I never understood when guys were like, I'm cramping. I'm like, why?
Golly.
That's never happened. The only thing I used to when I was younger, with Konzak, Coach Long, I used to get like sometimes cramps like my abs. It was super weird. But it wouldn't even be from running hard. It'd be for the game. I'd be like, yo, bull, my abs are cramping.
You're nervous,
He'd be like, yeah, you need to calm down. He used to give me some chocolate. All right, cool, it worked. But nah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, if it's really hot, I mean, we're in Texas, so I think salt tablets make sense or electrolyte tablets make sense. Yeah.
Is there any weird pregame rituals that you've heard of or seen, like from teammates?
Oh, man.
Like herky jerky, man.
What do you mean? So I'm right in between the lines. I know I can think of. Man, that's a good question. I bet if I went back in the Rolodex, I'd find some like really crazy ones. But you just asked me too fast.
Okay, switching gears. All right, so Tony Cruz says he doesn't get nervous before games. He doesn't lose sleep.
He's a boss. That's why.
Yeah, he's a big stepper.
He's a big boss. That's why.
But I don't want to say it got controversy, but obviously Chelsea, I'm a Chelsea fan. Mason Mount took offense to it. He was talking his trash. How do you feel? Do you get nervous before games? Have you ever got nervous before a game?
First of all, man, we need to just establish Cruz is the boss. You not had a chance to play against him in Germany, right? That was a long time ago. But this is before.
That was when he was coming up.
Yeah, that's when he was coming up. But even then, he was clinical.
Who was the forward that was playing with him?
Wasn't it Benteke?
Benteke?
Yeah.
No, because Benteke.
No, I'm sorry. That's for Belgium.
Yeah.
That was so with Belgium. It was Benteke. Was that
Benteke,
Hazard and De Bruyne?
De Bruyne was there?
Yeah, De Bruyne was there, bro. If you look at the roster, the team he played, he's on there.
So he wasn't.
He wasn't like.
Because at the time it was Hazard and Benteke, the real deal.
Yeah. No,
That's crazy.
On Germany, it was.
We're here doing freaking carpal tunnels.
Oh boy. You gonna talk about it?
Should we talk about it? Nah, let's maybe next episode. Woo! That is funny as hell. Bro, because I was like,
should we text him? Send a message on Instagram.
Remember? Pre U17 camp? Nah, but like if you think about it, he played against some high level talent.
Yeah, he played against some bosses, man.
I was looking at the Euro score for Portugal, and I was like, bro, I played like against half these guys.
Oh, you see?
Or not half of these guys, but like a good amount of them.
There's a lot of ballers on the Mexican team we played before the Olympic qualifying.
It's like, yeah, it's a game of inches. I'll just tell you that.
That's true, man. That's true.
But yeah, so
Mason Mount, Tony Cruz.
Yeah.
Do I get nervous for games? Do you get nervous for games? It's not too often. I get more excited than nervous. Like, I think I get more like, let's get it. You know, I like big pressure games, so I'm more like I'm much more excited for like the big moments, all the big games. Like, yeah, that's what I like. So I think you are. It's kind of this mixture of excitement and nervousness, though, right? It's like a little bit of both. You're kind of teetering, but I think for me it's a little more towards excitement.
yeah, that's a good one. But I feel like if you don't get nervous, it's good to be nervous. I'm not saying like in the sense that if you're nervous, you care. So for the people that are like that have anxiety in terms of like, oh, it's a big game, I'm nervous. I guess I would just say it's like that means you care. That means you're like, you know, you're ready. You're ready for the moment.
Yeah, it's normal. It's it's big pressure as anything. If you have a big job interview or something, you get nervous. You're about to get married. It's any big moment, I think. So yeah, I tend to enjoy the big moments in any of those categories. So I enjoy them.
All that to say, I don't really get nervous. I get like anxious. I'm like, yo, can this game start? Like,
Okay.
all like the lead up, like
That's why you be quiet all the time, huh? You anxious? Nah, I know. I didn't know.
Not even that. It's just like like the walkout and all the pregame stuff.
It's a lot, man.
Just blow the whistle and let's play.
Because
like, that's what I'm about.
You know, if you think about it, you wait all day.
Exactly.
And you get to the locker room, you waiting some more. And then you gotta wait, and you do a warm up, and you gotta wait.
Yeah, and people
like,
are like mad jittery. You know, the people that are really nervous are like, they'll start doing like the rah-rah stuff. Like, yo, just focus on what you need to do. Don't be trying to come, let's go, you ready? Like, I'm good. Just let me be in my zone.
I feel like you need some of those people though.
That's
like,
true.
It keeps the locker room like.
But you know those people that project their nervousness on you though, like
yeah, that happens too.
So like, what you gonna do against this guy, or like, like a coach? The worst is when a coach is nervous.
You can always
and they
tell.
try to like play it off like they're not.
Yeah, you can always tell.
That is, you'll be doing pre-game training is like an extra hour. Like, hey, if you're nervous, just say that. It's okay.
But they can't even say that though, because they're supposed to be the leader. You know, they're trying to project the strength into the team. So Tony Cruz, Mason Mount. What happened?
So Chelsea won. So of course Mason Mount he did like his passive aggressive trash talk. He said something about, one of the players in Real Madrid was talking about how they doesn't have to get up for big games. Well, something. So Tony Cruz clapped back and was like, "Enjoy your first final." And he's like,
"Yo, this is my thing, man." And I like Mason Mount. I think his game. I think he's nice, man. I've been talking about Mason for a while, but come on, man. Cruz got like four Champions Leagues, a World Cup, La Liga titles. Like, I mean, it's just when it comes to that, and he's a boss. Like he's like, you know what I mean? If I'm Mason, I'm just like,
hey, you gotta have that little, confidence.
Yeah,
like, hey, I'm the new kid
I'm the new kid on the block.
Yeah, new kid on the block.
You
better ask about me.
That's fair. Cruz like, you better read about me. You forget what I've done.
Get your history. Did you go to Akron? But yeah, word to the young boys, y'all need to do your cliff notes, take your spark notes. Y'all really need to know like the OGs in the game. Not only because out of like a respect thing, but it will help you become a better player. So like, for example, if you like, obviously you have to have your own confidence and stuff like that, but you gotta respect the game, respect the OGs. How you feel about that statement?
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, you can respect the game. Nah, I agree, man, because I mean, there's a lot of ballers that came before you.
Oh yeah, this guy's struggling over here. It's Carpool Chronicles, so check this out. This guy, I don't know what he's doing.
Thanks, man.
But we're gonna pass him up. We didn't mean to show the license plate, so
nah, man, I think you need to like realize who came before you, and sometimes it's normal. You might not know, because if you look at like when we were growing up, there wasn't a lot of soccer on TV, so you might not know who did everything. It was almost like when the U.S. got to the World Cup, those are the guys you knew. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you might not have heard of all the guys that were in the league playing. But a lot of these guys have been like paved the road, or they're ballers, man, and maybe they didn't get put on, or maybe they didn't get to national team, and you're like, you might be in a conversation with them and not realize like he was you times 10. Like he was already like, you know what I mean? So
that was like that guy.
For sure. So I definitely think you gotta respect a lot of these kind of guys, man. Like for me, for sure, like some of the OGs I play with, I got respect for them, man. Like Ching, I think Ching's a boss, man. Like as a striker, hold up forward, super smart. I really like his game. Brad on the left side, man, killing it. Come inside, come outside. You know, Corey Ash coming up. Like, you know, these are guys that they put in a lot of work in their career, and they might not be household names. That's really what it comes down to, right? You might not have the household names because those are like Landon and Bees and those guys that are, you know, also deserve everything. But there's a lot of guys that either played with them, or maybe they hit the national team at the same time. Maybe they just didn't get selected for the World Cup. I mean, Ching was really close.
He was like the last one.
Yeah, and he didn't. You know what I mean? And he was killing it that year. So
thanks for helping us get there in qualifying, but we can't take it to the World Cup. Sorry about it.
So that's just kind of how it goes sometimes, man. You don't really know why. That's how it goes.
Well, yeah, that's it. We're about to head up to the stadium right now. Carpool Chronicles. No edits.
No edits.
No edits.
Hashtag no edits.
Hashtag no edits.
Hashtag Meek Mill respect the game.
Hashtag respect the game.
And Mount, congratulations on your first Champions League, man.
Yeah.
And Tony's like, times that by 4, baby.
yeah, that's it. So we going. What was I gonna say?
We about to ball out tonight.
Yeah, we're about to ball out, and then yeah. So we're gonna upload this. But yeah, send in your pregame rituals if you guys have your own or any ones that you've heard. We're definitely intrigued about. Everyone has their own routine to get ready for their big moments, big games. Yeah, that's it.
Anything you want us to talk about?
Oh yeah, send in like questions, comments of what you want us to talk about. We're gonna keep it free flowing. We'll see how we act. Trizzy's out here trying to be shy, but he's an Arsenal fan. Can't really support that.
He's an Arsenal scout. We got Arsenal scout in the car.
Arsenal scout. Yeah, he's our agent. So he's trying to get us to get like the last contract payday
with Arsenal. When you contract.
Arsenal select.
We're going from ball to Arsenal, baby.
Yeah, that's it. Catch y'all later. Catch y'all next time.